humanity. Thanks to Sargento, tip-off for Holmes' program. Sargento is the official cheese of the Milwaukee Bucks. Dame Lillard hits his time with 3 to tie and 4 to be there all by himself. And he's 1 for 1 here so far, Steve Novak.
He is in good company with that race.
Milwaukee in overtime. Outlet pass to Brook Lopez. 2 for 2, the Bucks started. How could that not? I mean, that team had lost 8 of the last 9. You know, these two teams are going in different directions. Chris Middleton with
straight games to winning 4 straight. Something changed, and I do think it was certainly an approach. DeMar shooting his, even looks like it's there. It's fun basketball.
Vucevic, Melanie Ricks highlighting this matchup. Vucevic somehow finding his way around Brook Lopez.
They featured him and he went to work, but can he guard? You know Brook Lopez can. I think in that matchup, that's what you're watching for.
And Brook says, you know what, is leading the break. Looking for that opening. And a delayed foul call. I was wondering, how easily has choices. Over to Dame Lillard, who finds Giannis. Yeah, what a fun group of choices to make. Do I want to find Dame for 3? Do I want to alley-oop to Giannis?
That'll be good to the game. The game will be good to you. Look at that.
Giannis knew exactly where Malik Beasley was, and Pease has his first 3.
Seems like it's just too good to stop. And for DeMar, watching him season after season average 20 or more points, so many in the middle.
51% from 3. He's almost made 5 a game and attempted 9. There's a tip in for Brook. Vucevic has his 5 points. Quick pass and the kick out to Patrick Williams. So you got some time to rest, reset, some practice time, as well as Kobe White off balance. So he's hit
to 4 now. Like Coach said, it's all about getting back to basics, figuring out what works on offense and defense, and there's no manual for that. So Coach Griff,
you know you're doing for the Bucks to have that 3-day in between games. Heck of an outlet pass right there by Dame. Nice finish. Advantage of it, getting in the lab. I think what Coach Griffin just said, you just keep on finding ways to get better.
Ooh, floater. Catches, shooting, fires. He's got his second 3-pointer and 10 points here in the first there. Instead feeds Dame, who winds his way into the paint and then away. Marchand has entered the game off the bench. A spin move. Looking what I found, goes high off the glass for 2.
Into the early part of the game. He gets fouled, he gets contact, he sees some free throws go in. It's a big part of his late game as well, but not getting those calls are important.
The tip-in is good for one of the best rebounders in the league, Andre Drummond. 10,000 on that possession, it felt like. Ball movement resulting in the DeRozan 3-pointer. Almost looked like it was going to rattle out, but here for the Bucks. Using the Bobby screen. BP against Drummond from 15 out. Drills it. You know, he was like 47% the last 2 years. He's below that. He's shooting the 3-pointer well here tonight, though.
He steps into it. The last 2 have gone down.
There's a 3-point shooter. AJ automatic. AJ Green's first shot.
Out of 11 attempts so far. And you got 6 different guys that have made one. Got a lot of hot hands at once.
Spin move. DeMar DeRozan now has the last 12 down 1 guy for the Bucks. That's your guy. Giannis hits it out to AJ. 2 for 2 for AJ automatic.
Got that on the low.
Patrick Williams keeps it alive. Shot clock resets to 14. It's at 9 now. Kobe White.
You hear the word accountability used a bit in cliches often. I think if you're a nice pass by AJ Kane for the layup, and whoever chimes in, I feel like they're allowing themselves to be accountable. And Coach Griffin obviously has talked about knocking that 3 down right there for Terry. Expectation that they should have won the Instant Cup, that they should win a championship this year. Kobe White with a nice little step back fade.
And points scored against the Pacers in the semifinals. And looking for the back down. What a move. A little act.
Took his time, and it wasn't an easy one, but he got it off the glass.
I haven't seen that move very often by Chris. Pulling that one out of his back pocket.
Making a lot of shots. They're playing good basketball, but Chicago is sneakily just sticking around. Had a few games 3 weeks ago where he thought, you got to make those. And he stuck with it, and he stuck with it for 2 weeks. They would say, you are a paid assassin. Do what you do. Don't forget, you do not get paid to play defense. Nice.
Yep.
His resume is much different than an AJ Green. He has a lot of the guy there guarding scores. It's fine if you're scoring as well. And Making shots matters.
Speaking of making shots,
With Brook Lopez and Giannis, they get some good rolls because of him.
Pease is feeling up. Kobe White. Boy, oh boy, his second three-point way here in this first half, putting up 68 points. Rose. Giannis again feeding AJ spin move to find Beasley in the corner, who takes it inside for two. Giannis trying to spin out of trouble. Beasley takes it into the paint. Quickly moving it over. Here's Dame, a three-point look. He's 49 and now career three-point makes. One off of time, fifth all-time. That is like...
You want to keep moving and keep being in whoever has the ball's eyesight.
And first possession, Patrick Williams makes good on it.
For 2 field goal attempts, and so you got to think the second half could look very different.
Yeah, 5 of 6 from the free throw line for Giannis. DeMar's Bucks struggled to handle that on November 30th. Here's Chris Middleton. Dunker shot there for Giannis.
Yeah, I think on how he'd like to see games go. Not that easy, but that was his plan.
Yeah, you just never know with this team. Make it exciting game. The way he started out this game, you didn't think it was going to take very long. There's Kobe White somehow avoiding. He
dunked that.
Giannis sidesteps in for 2.
Milwaukee gets something good at that end.
I was going to say, Kobe White, you're going to challenge Brook Lopez again, but now DeMar DeRozan. Wow, he's become a three-point shooter. 3 of 6 night.
They definitely did.
Giannis trying to tip it away at Kobe White. The ball kind of found him to himself on the break. Kicks it out to Malik Beasley. He's got the hot hand. He continues to be on fire.
But you can tell that is the right pass. That is the right shot. When you're open, you've got to shoot it harder with a little.
First half, here comes Buddy. Trying the contact and goes right in.
Tommy's probably texting.
Tommy texting him, right. Brook challenge to follow again for Drummond.
This had a lot of shots.
JC for 3. And Javon Carter.
So he is the hot hand. He was willing to test it and almost got that one to go as a step back.
He did play in the third quarter. I like the way Adrian Griffin putting him in at the start.
Long arms from that perimeter defense.
Bobby with the cleanup job. VP.
How solid this team can be offensively in the first half. They were being patient. They were moving the ball. They were taking what the defense gave.
To the rim and gives the ball to tip it to himself.
Yeah, and there's a real battle down there at the paint.
Here's Middleton to Malik Beasley with the throwdown. These teams competed to overtime on November 30th. Giannis, Malik Beasley with the defensive duties against DeMar. Over to Vucevic for 3. That's a big one for the Bulls. Approaching clutch time. Here, 5.5 now left to play. Patrick Williams ties it at 105.
Putting the ball on the floor and making guard-like plays right there.
109 to 105. Kobe White. Cross-court pass to Patrick Williams. Brooks sends it back. 2 blocks for Brook Lopez. Kobe somehow stays new. Cash money. Right in his wheelhouse. Looks it off to Dame. In 2-point territory. Gets it knocked away. Giannis quick. Look at Dame coming out. Closing out on DeMar. Dame trying to shut down DeMar as Giannis comes over. The flash to DeMar, defended by Chris. Goes right side. Floats it and ties it at 118. Knight. Couldn't do it in 48 minutes of regulation, and they do it for the first time in the extra session. Dame Lillard gives it right back to Brook Lopez. Bucks to add to their 1-point advantage. Chris sizes it up from mid-range. Cash money with 12 points. Giannis crossing over. No, 7 from the field in overtime. Kobe White with his season high. Floats it, rims out. Patrick Williams pursuing. Dame trying to tip it away. In overtime between the Bucks and the Bulls. Vucevic trying to tap it away. Timeout left. Chris inbounds to Giannis. 5 now to shoot. Dame cuts inside. Dame tops.
For Laz, look at him going up, dunking that, making it look easy. Great action on that.
DeMar DeRozan back the other way.
Remember 30th game and seeing what Caruso did, but this game is no different. That period.
The Bulls have won 4 straight coming into Kobe White, right side. Brock! Looking to wrap it up. 3. Oh, coming over. Giannis at speed as only he can do. And a 35. Bucks and Bulls in another overtime session this year. Patrick Williams off the glass. And DeRozan not wasting any time. They're going to let him go and take the 2-pointer.
Shot fake.
Chris again defending DeMar. They get it to Kobe White. He steps it back. Pulls up for the 3. It's an air ball. That's going to how the game's going to end. The final few seconds ticks away, and the Bucks win in overtime against the Bulls.